Hey friends, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Christine and I'm going to be putting together chickpea chocolate chip cookies today. And I just thought I'd show you this really super fun recipe, so come on with. Okay, so we are going to be setting the temperature on our toaster oven at 350 and I'm going to get that going right now. And then I've got all the ingredients kind of measured out already, and then I'll leave the list down below. So you're going to add everything except for the chocolate chips. So I'm just going to kind of get this all measured in. Right now I have a 1/3 cup. Actually, you know what? I want to wait to do this peanut butter till last. I'm going to do my 1/4 cup of oats. I am going to do roughly a 1/2 of a can, which turns out to be about 3/4 of a cup of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. And I did rinse and drain them, or drain and rinse them really good, you know, until all like the foamy stuff is off of it. I'm just going to do a little tiny pinch of salt, and this isn't required, but just kind of, everybody loves a little bit of saltiness. And then we're going to do 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. And I only have a 1/4 spoon, so I'm just doing it 3 times. So that's 1, and I am leveling it off, 2. This is all going right into my food processor, and that just kind of makes life a little bit easier for the mixing part of it. There's that. And we're not going to add the chocolate chips yet. We are going to do, and it's whatever your preference is. I love using maple syrup, but you can use honey as well. I am going to be doing 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and whatever you feel like you want to use. You can use organic cane sugar, etc. I'm just putting that in. That's 2 and 3. All right, let me set that down. And now we're going to do the peanut butter. There's my spatula. And I'm just doing a really small batch here, roughly about 6 cookies or so. And it's like a perfect little amount for my husband and myself. And then I'm actually going to use the rest of the can of the beans in a dinner. So it's so versatile. You get your protein, you're not using eggs. I don't know if by you they're still expensive, but they are by us. And there's that. I'm going to save this off to the side for when I fold. And then I have my vanilla that looks so good. This is my Madagascar spiced rum vanilla. And I'm just doing a small 1/4 teaspoon of that, little kind of overflowing. If you know me, I love vanilla as well. So now I'm going to get this pulsing and get this blended up, and then we're going to take the chocolate chips and get them folded in. Okay, I'm just going to pulse this somewhat and just get it kind of tossed up in the air here. I'm just going to pop this lid off and scrape the sides down. And don't mind the crying cat in the background. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I'm just going to blend it up a little bit more. And then we'll fold in the chocolate chips and we'll get it on the parchment paper. That should be good enough. Set that to the side, blade out. And the consistency is fairly smooth. So here's the consistency of it. So it is like a batter. So now I'm just going to fold in those chocolate chips like we talked about. Just my little 1/3 of a cup. And you can use any kind of chips or what have you that you want. And like I said, this is just a nice small batch. Super easy, fast, and delicious. You won't even believe the taste of this. There's no butter. The peanut butter is basically replacing the butter that holds it together. So make sure that you're using the butter that you want, like if you like almond butter, etc., because that's going to be the most taste that you get out of this cookie. And right now it's looking pretty good. So I'm just going to take my double spoon method, and I'm just going to drop a couple spoonfuls onto my parchment paper lined tray here. I am going to space them apart. And I am making kind of bigger cookies here. At this time too, you can take a few more chocolate chips and add them to the top, which I might just do real quick. Why not, right? If they're going through the whole baking cycle. And these are my fun, like, dark chocolate chips, the yummy, good ones. And then that way, every bite you take will have a chocolate chip. The other thing that you can do, also, you can sprinkle some sea salt flakes or what have you. Yeah, these are gonna be giant and good. All right, let's get them in the toaster oven. It's about that time. Okay, I did flatten them out just a little bit because I don't believe that they're gonna spread. So we're just gonna get these in. 350, and turn that back up to 8 minutes. And I am gonna watch it. I do have a convection type setting on this so they cook a little bit faster, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on them and we'll see you at the finished product. So this is what they're looking like about halfway through. They are looking crumbly or cracked up on the top, and you definitely can check them, but they look so good. I can't wait to dig into them. Okay, I'm gonna give them a check. They're looking pretty good. I'd like them a little bit darker and firmer, so I think I'm just gonna flip them around and let them go a little bit longer. Okay, we're gonna get these out of here. They're looking nice and dark. That's at least to my liking. Oh yeah, they look good. All right, so now the other trick is you need to let these totally cool, or like right now they will kind of fall apart. You can even like transfer them over to a cookie sheet if you want, which I might do. And then yeah, they look so good. All right, I think I'm gonna grab my cookie sheet, or actually my cooling rack to cool these down. Okay, it has been 10 minutes or so, and I had a fan on them, but they turned out literally perfect, in my opinion. And I wanted to let you know too that you can replace the chickpeas, the garbanzo beans, with white beans or black beans, etc. So always keep that in mind. And then again, same with the sweetener, you can adjust that to your own personal liking. But look, just like 6 cookies in about 15-20 minutes, and it's everything that you have. You don't have to go out and buy cookies, and you know exactly what's in it. So I am going to take this lovely lady here, and it is just break apart. So yummy. Oops, there goes a crumb, but you won't even believe the flavor of this. And like I said, whatever butter that you use, that flavor will really come through. So it's very peanut buttery, even though we put in that very small amount. And of course I added the extra few chocolate chips. So let me know if you try this recipe. It is super simple. You can make this also without the oats. I just prefer oats, and gives a little bit more protein, etc. And yeah, let me know what you try. If you try different beans, etc. I'd love to hear all about it. So thanks for stopping by my little channel. And if you like super simple recipes like this, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Christine's Routines. Take care and God bless. Now, I'm still gonna eat this while it's warm. Some chickpea chocolate chip cookies. Why is that a question? That's what I'm doing. Setting our, what is it called? I forget the name. Looks beautiful. Let's see if we can get it to focus. All right, maybe we'll try that again. Try it again.